So what damage severe contraction can do over an extended period of time. This was a cadaver that we had at one of our clinics, and you can tell that it was a severely contracted foot just because, and for an extended period of time, because of the toe damage here from toe first landing, because the back half of the hoof was underdeveloped, so it couldn't land heel first, and that damages the front part of the coffin bone. But see how these sides are relatively straight? They shouldn't be. They should be nice and well rounded. So that tells me that this horse had a contracted foot for an extended period of time and wore the coffin bone down on the sides. So when you see a hoof capsule and you look at it, like on the horse, obviously, and the sides are straight, I'll tell you right now that that foot is contracted. And there's just no way around it because the hoof capsule mimics the coffin bone. And there's a lot of things that you can read from that. So you can tell this is the sole off of this coffin bone here. And look at the shape of this and how small that is. Now look at how much this is expanded after this was removed. This is supposed to fit inside this. Okay. And the really cool, not really cool, it's interesting, is I know when I look at the bottom of a horse's foot, if there's damage to the coffin bone or if there's not. Because sole will only grow from the corium within the foot that grows on the coffin bone. And you can see the deviation here, where there's a deviation in the coffin bone, there's a deviation in the sole. Okay, so where there is no coffin bone, there is no sole. And you can see it here as well. With this here, I know the shadow's in the way, but you can see that there's no sole there. So, and the thrush is also another serious issue with contracted feet, because with the heel bulbs being too close together, dirt gets stuck in there and you end up with thrush. And then a lot of the times for something this severe, it will go internal. So I would assume this was part of the reason this horse was put down, because you pick that out with a hoof pick and you're going to hit blood. It's just science. It's common sense. I've only ever seen that once and I never want to see it again. So does anybody have any questions so far? I love questions. Hi, Laura. No questions? Okay.
Is it fixable?
When it gets to this degree, yes and no. You can stop it from getting worse, but you can't fix the coffin bone. This one here was probably irreversible. Like that's a lot of damage to the peripheral edge of the coffin bone. It doesn't mean that the horse would not ever be sound again. It just means that this could never truly be fixed. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.